And just like that, Sparking Zero is back.
Finally!
Not too long ago, I made a whole video talking about, dang, Sparking Zero MIA, the devs ain't been saying nothing, it's been so quiet. And now, as of yesterday, a whole video releases with a DLC showcase. When I tell you I had literally just finished beating Doom, not Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages, right? And I was like, let me just check the YouTube, just see if I missed anything today, while I was no life in this game. And I see 3 hours ago, I'm like, whoa, three hours ago, DLC showcase. As soon as I click it, I start seeing everybody. We had my man Bardock, right? He busts out the Super Saiyan on him right quick. Then we had Demon King Piccolo. Then we see my boy, Super 17 do the fusion, right? Super 17, finally, after all this time, we're gonna get my boy in there. Super hype. I'm sure there's gonna be more. I think those are just the ones they just showed off. Pretty sure there's gonna be more characters than that. But, we'll wait and see what happens from there. Then also, we were seeing that, there's new moves, which is something that I really didn't understand why it wasn't in the game in the first place. Like, we had Raging Blast with all these freaking different ways that you can customize the playable characters, right? There was a bunch of characters in the roster, but then they could put different moves on them, right, to change it up. I expected that day one in the game, but I'm very happy to see that at least they're adding something. I'm not going to say this is Raging Blast level of customization, but hey, it's a start. We'll see what they're working with as time gets closer. We also have costumes. So far, the only one that we saw was the Gohan costume from the BoJack movie. But hey, that's a start. I really hope that this is a whole Dragon Ball Z game, right? There's so much to pull from. So like there should be so many more different things like that coming. So I look forward to seeing what else they do with that. But hey, seeing something as small as that the yellow, tan, orange gi, right? That's a pretty big deal. And of course, more stages, right? More stages is always a must. We only literally got one new stage since the game released, right? So when they say new stages, I hope they're coming with about 4 or 5. I mean, there's literally places that are missing, right? We don't have, we don't have any space maps, right? Like, we don't have no fighting in space maps. If I'm not mistaken, there was no ice map, right? So, small stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see what else, right? The Tournament of Power, right? The prelim stage. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they didn't have that. There's a whole bunch of stuff missing off here. So yeah, I look forward to it. And the major thing for me is what I was also saying in my last video, is that they needed new modes. And I am very happy to say that they are adding 2 new modes. So right now, coming soon, like really soon, right? We're going to get a Mission 100 mode. Now, Mission 100 was a mode that they had in the old Tenkaichis, specifically Tenkaichi 3 is what I remember it from. And it's pretty much you just pick a character and you do some missions. It's really not that complicated. What I just love that, they're finally listening and adding some more single player content, because after I beat the story mode, after I played some of the, custom missions, right? I mean, custom missions didn't have voice acting, so that's what made it kind of awkward for me. It's like, it's fun to play, but like, because there's no voice acting, I'm kind of just got to turn my brain off and play. It's weird. But I'm happy to see that. And then later in summer, they're going to be adding a survival mode as well. So, hey, finally, I have a reason to turn the game on other than to just play online. And also, apparently people are still finding games. I don't know why, but when I was playing, I couldn't find games. But hey, I could believe that this whole renaissance right now of Sparking Zero getting their new DLC should very much, entice people to get back online as well. So hopefully they do something with the rankings and maybe add some type of incentive to keep playing. But hey, single player content is here. My bad, I misspoke. I meant to say spring. The survival mode is coming in spring. The DLC itself should be releasing around the summertime. I think this is a real good time. There has been a announcement about the Super coming back, right? The anime is coming back, and pretty much it's going to be the Galactic Patrol arc, right? It's going to most likely have Moro in it, right? So we are about to see possibly Black Frieza, right? About to go crazy. we're about to see a lot of stuff, right? Most likely see granola as well. We're about to eat. They're gonna remake the Beerus movie, which I don't really know why they're gonna do that, but hey, it's more Dragon Ball Z, so hey, more Dragon Ball Super, whatever. It's more Dragon Ball, so I'm not gonna complain. And then also we have another announcement. So there is another game coming out in 2027, right? I am going to go out on a limb and say it's possibly Xenoverse 3. I have no idea who the character that they were showing off with the white hair in the trailer was. But hey, dude went Super Saiyan. What it looked to me, and then what I think happened is, right, you remember how in Xenoverse they'll say like, oh, you'll go back in time and stuff, right? It'll be like age 240 or age this, that, right? That's literally what they pretty much titled this. They just called, I guess the idea of the game right now is just called Age 1000. So I wanna know is like, okay, Age 1000, is that referring to the Xenoverse and the Time Patrollers and all the work that they've done, kind of a call to that, to kind of give us a teaser of like, hey, this might be more Xenoverse activities. Hey, if it's Xenoverse 3, I'm with it. Day one, day numero uno. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I think. So hey, we are eating today. There's a whole lot of stuff just came out in the past few days. I can't even keep up. I'm trying to like live my life, but like they got all kinds of stuff going on, man. Like, yo, Dragon Ball fans, we up, So keep your head up. Let's hope that when this stuff drops, it's well received. Let's also hope that it's good, right? And let's look for a better future. Yeah, then. But what do you think of all of this? Let me know in the comment section. We can have a conversation about it. For now, keep surviving, keep thriving. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. Captain out.